Hi, so I'm from Thailand. My name is Max, and I like your shirt.
Thanks, bro. I like your shirt too.
Thanks.
Whereabouts in Thailand are you from?
Bangkok.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
I didn't spend much time in Bangkok. I was only there for a week. I spent all my time in Khao Lak.
Oh, really?
I love Khao Lak.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful
Because you
part
went
of
for
country.
the Impossible, right?
Impossible, yeah.
Okay. So we would like to ask you about the name of the film, Spider-Man: Homecoming. What's the meaning behind it? Is it because partly because Spider-Man has come back to MCU for the first time?
Yeah, obviously there is a homecoming dance in the movie, but it's kind of it's a double meaning. We're finally bringing Spider-Man home to the MCU, and it's a homecoming, and it's a very fitting title.
In our generations, you're the third Spidey, right?
Yeah.
And after Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, how do you feel dealing with this pressure? And I don't know if you have any pressure on it, and how is your Spider-Man different from the other two?
There definitely is a level of pressure, but I'm lucky in a sense that the fans were so supportive after Civil War that I knew all I had to do with this movie is the same as I did in Civil War for just 90 days rather than 5 days. So it was just a continuation of what I'd done in Civil War. So there wasn't as much pressure as there was on Civil War, but then on Civil War, it was such a quick process that I didn't have time to feel any pressure. So I've been very lucky that I've sort of skipped that pressure-filled.
It's the Vulture, and I think this is the first introduction of him in a major film, right? So,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
How is he like? Is
He's
it frightening?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Really terrifying. He not only looks terrifying, but is the most unrelenting villain I think we've seen in the MCU. He really is scary, and you really do see the aftermath of his villainous acts, it's not something that just goes unnoticed. So I really think fans will be very scared of him and want to see more of him in the later movies.
Oh, is it because he's Michael Keaton?
Well, Michael Keaton is the man.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton is Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's so brilliant in this movie, and it's very fitting to have him playing the Vulture, from his Batman to Birdman, and
Batman, yeah.
he is the character in a sense that he can be terrifying and he can switch it on and also be funny, which is a really great thing for an actor to be able to do both, and we're very lucky to have him.
What about Robert Downey Jr.? How is it with him?
Working with Robert is so fun.
It's like father and son relationship in the film, right?
Yeah, it kind of is like a father-son relationship. It's a lot of fun working with him just because he's such a cool guy, and that really reads in his performance as Iron Man. And I think the relationship between Peter and Iron Man, or Peter and Tony, is kind of like a father-son relationship, but more like a sort of big brother, little brother type relationship.
Yeah, I think Iron Man likes you, but he just he just don't want to be babysitting.
Yeah, I don't think he wants the responsibility of anything happening to Peter. That would be a huge burden on his conscience.
Last question. From the previous two versions of Spider-Man, Harry Osborn is BFF of the.
Yes.
Yeah. And what about Ned Leeds?
Ned Leeds, yeah. It's a really cool idea to have a friend that knows about Peter's secret, because it's such a crazy thing to go through living the life as a superhero without telling anyone, and I think Peter slowly realizes that he needs that confidant, that person who he can confide in, and he's very lucky that person is as loyal as Ned Leeds.
Is he like a personal shrink or something?
Yeah, kind of, in a sense, yeah.